Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ASUS Unleash Your Creative Power Press event. Thank you for joining us. Today, we have an incredible lineup of new devices for you to experience. Without further delay, let us welcome on stage ASUS Chairman, Mr. Johnny Shi.
Thank you for joining us in Taipei and over the web. It's always exciting to see all of you who share the same passion for technology. We have always believed that the best technology is the one utilized by everyone instead of the privileged few. Over the last 3 decades, we have focused on delivering unique innovations to market. At the same time, we are also extremely focused on challenging the boundaries of every meticulous detail that perfects your computing experience. We aspire to bring out the best in humanity and the best in everyone. And we do so by unleashing your creative power with beauty, performance, innovation, and state-of-the-art technologies, including AI. Without further delay, let us get a glimpse into our latest incredible innovation. Thank you.
Thank you, Johnny. Now, please welcome on stage Mr. Marcel Campos, ASUS Global PC and Phone Marketing Senior Director.
Hello everyone, good morning Taipei! Whoa, yes, we are here for something special. Aren't you? You are here for something special. You watching us on the internet as well. We are here for something special. And I would like to show you the new collection of innovative products that we're going to present today. And to start, I want to talk a little bit about health. At ASUS, we care about health and well-being. We develop new products with healthcare in mind. Hypertension is a blood pressure disease that affects more than 9 million every year. These numbers could be much lower. Our intention with this product is to help people to know their heart conditions in advance, anytime, anywhere, and save lives. Really, save lives. So there are products that can track heart rate conditions or activity data, like stress levels or sleep quality. But one major fact is still missing, right? Is the blood pressure data. And what I'm going to show today, it's not a smartwatch. And it's not a fitness tracker only. It's something more. It's a health tracker device. Let me show you how it looks like. There is a button on the side, special metal plates to collect many vital signs on the back, power plugs connectors on the other side, and a beautiful design. But it's from the inside that these products really shine. From inside out, we sport our ASUS Health AI algorithm, a high reflective backlight color LCD panel, optical sensors to collect extra data from your body, and all protected by a Corning Gorilla Glass on the outside with anten fingerprint coating right in the surface, an electrocardiogram sensor right on the front of the device. All this high-tech knowledge in a compact form factor. This device is actually a watch. I'm introducing to you today the new ASUS VivoWatch BP, the first wearable blood pressure tracking device that packs our health AI technology with all the benefits of being accurate, smart, and compact. VivoWatch BP uses two different sensors for blood pressure measurement. We can get the blood transmission time from the heart to the measuring point and get the real-time blood pressure data in just 15 seconds. That's amazing. It's different from the current blood pressure monitors you can find in the market today. It's quite different. Those kind of devices, they forces you to sit down, raise your arm up to your chest level, and you are doing like backwards movement everywhere. Actually, with the VivoWatch BP, it's more quicker and it's more convenient to use anywhere, anytime. With our health AI technology, we can help users to find the correlation of blood pressure and wellness data, like heart rate, daily activity, and sleep quality tracking. It tracks all your health info, creating a strong database. It collects your personal info, creating a profile of your health conditions along the time. It will also suggest you what to do for a better control of your blood pressure. The tracking of that information should be continuous. And we heard that. And VivoWatch BP delivers non-stop 20 days battery life. What about that? VivoWatch BP, it's 70% smaller and 50% lighter than today most advanced compact measurement devices. It's an amazing achievement. And it's gorgeous. A gorgeous health tracker. With medical grade silicone bands in cool, beautiful colors. You're gonna love it. So everyone here, help me to say hello to VivoWatch BP that's actually I'm wearing right now. It's your new health tracker companion. It's an amazing product. But we are at Computex, right? And every year we use this very event to renew our notebook lineup, right? Every year. We have something fresh this time, something fashion and modern, and I want to show to you.
Wake up, step out, look out, shout. Find your one true color. Get bold, step out, look out, shout. Break through, find your color loud. Be your one true color. Find find your one true color. Take your own route, look out, shout. Dare you find your color loud. Be your one true color. Find your one true color. Dare to be different. Be your true color, have no fear. Come on, join us, time is near. Be your one true color. Find your one true color. Be your true color, have no fear. Come on, join us, time is near. Be your one true color. Find your one true color.
You like it? How cool. On the new VivoBooks, we challenge the standards on how notebooks should look like. They're not boring anymore. And the way you look at them, this will change now. We dare to make the notebook category different, adding vivid new colors, new textures, and making ergonomics more important than ever. And we call this ErgoLift. When you open your new VivoBook, it naturally moves up, making it easier and even more comfortable to type. This time, we are introducing the Nano Edge displays in our VivoBook S series, enhancing to 86% of screen-to-body ratio for 14 and 15 inches, and an incredible 89% of the VivoBook S. It's only 4.3 millimeters for an amazing immersion experience. And that's a mainstream notebook. VivoBook S are coming in 3 screen sizes, 15, 14, and 13 inches. All super light, super thin, with specs that can go up to Intel Core i7. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the new VivoBook S. So please. Like that one? Beautiful, isn't it? Different, modern. That's a new ASUS. A new ASUS. But it's time also to talk about ZenBook. I know all of you love ZenBooks, right? It's our premium notebook lineup. ZenBooks, they have an incredible trajectory. They are part of ASUS history. Let's recap. The ASUS ZenBook S is the first ZenBook of today. There are more. It's elegant, and sophisticated. It carries our signature design of concentric circles that blends right on its metal look. ZenBook S, it's built to be ultra portable, ultra thin, and ultra light, but also must be ultra good on ergonomics. So we made it with the ergonomic design for better typing. It's beautiful, isn't it? So thin and so good to use. It has an amazing audio-visual experience in a solid nano-edge 4K resolution screen. It's thin, although it's really powerful. With 8th generation Intel Core i7 and 1TB SSD, 16 GB of RAM, all top-notch speed parts are present on ZenBook S. A beauty we all must see. Yes, and for the first time ever, we bring a ZenBook in red. Actually, it's a special kind of red, it's burgundy red. We put a lot of effort to get this color. And I have one right here in my hands. Check how beautiful it is with lighting. And the inside, it's super beautiful. Check this. Who wants one? I want one too. It's time to talk about ZenBook Pro. And we have a new Pro, the ZenBook Pro 14. ErgoLift is here, together with thinnest. A small body with powerful performance. It's supporting an i7 processor, an NVIDIA GTX 1050, 1TB of SSD, and 16 GB of Intel Optane memory. But there's more. We have the new ZenBook Pro 15. And I'm going to spend a lot of time showing this product. If you are a real pro, a high-end professional in content creation, ZenBook Pro 15 is the right one for you. We built ZenBook Pro 15 with three main target audiences in mind: video makers, professional photographers, and 3D designers. All of them need a high-end, powerful notebook, but we cooked something special for those target audiences. For a video editor, like a video maker, we sport a 4K display that is super ultra sharp. But also, when you're editing videos, why not extend this sharpness to additional 3 4K displays? And make it in total 4 displays when including the notebook display itself. 4 displays in 4K running simultaneously. You never saw a notebook doing that. And for photographers, the color accuracy. It's a big problem, right? Not anymore. We calibrate our display to delta E less than 2. And for the first time, we got the Pantone certification. 3D designers will love the GTX 1050 Ti and the new Core i9 processor. 6 cores on this notebook. Core i9. 6 cores. Can you imagine? All these amazing high-end specs in a slim and light device. But there is something more about ZenBook Pro. At ASUS, we push the limits of technology, and we don't want to compromise your experience. So we create something new, something really fresh. And I want everybody to say hello to Screenpad. It's not only the time to raise the bar, it's time to kick the bar. Screenpad is the first intelligent touchpad. It's so flexible and easy to use that you will love it at the first sight. There are several apps for Screenpad to enhance your productivity. A launcher with shortcuts to ease access to applications in the main screen, a calendar, a calculator, a music player, or even a numpad for your convenience. And it's super smart. When you open Microsoft Word, it recognizes that you open it and change the interface of Screenpad to help you to fast access quick editings on your text. When you move to Excel, it rapidly changes the Screenpad interface to Excel, and you can access many other quick editings to change colors, lines, or even get quick calculations, shortcuts on your spreadsheets, right over there on Screenpad. But let's say you move from Office to YouTube. And now Screenpad also knows you switch to YouTube and enables you to quickly control the video you are watching. We call it adaptive design, and it was made to be fast and intuitive. And we all carry smartphones, right? So why not sync our smartphones with Screenpad? It can show notifications or maybe phone mirroring, why not? For other applications or your favorite games you have, like the Clash of Clans that I love. And yes, you can personalize the wallpapers on the Screenpad, like me. This is my kids, Pedro and Julia. They are here in the aquarium. Super easy to personalize. Or maybe with this unknown pirate here. I won't tell you who they are. Or maybe when you go to eat something like bacon. Can stay with me all the time. But Screenpad is more than a launcher for shortcuts. More than funny wallpapers on a small screen. Screenpad is also an extended screen. To me, this is the most incredible feature on this product. Imagine you receive a message from a friend, and you just drag and drop that conversation to Screenpad while you are playing a video. Or maybe you want to keep browsing at the same time the video is playing, and your conversation is still going with your friends. So what you drag and drop the video. And then you split the screen on the Screenpad. It's an insane flexible secondary display. Always with you, without compromise any other feature on a notebook. It's awesome. You know, there are endless possibilities with Screenpad. And we want to enable more people to enjoy and discover Screenpad. The SDK will soon be available for developers, and new apps can be found right on Windows Store. So it's going to be easy to download new apps for Screenpad. And that's Screenpad. How cool is that, my friends? How cool is that? And yes, at ASUS we are all searching for the incredible, right? It's on our slogan, our tagline. And we believe that everyone can be a hero. So I'd like to invite all of you to join us in this beautiful and amazing journey to unleash your creative spark.
Take the leap. We question the expected. Play with our fears. Seek discomfort. We take the leap to enable our creative power. Because with every creation, a hero is born. Unleash your creative power.
ASUS ZenBook Pro, powered by Intel Core i9 processor.
You like it? I love it. And I guess everyone here loves Gal, right? We all love Gal. She's a role model for people all around the world. She stayed true to herself. And we can see the beauty on that, right? When someone is true to herself. So beautiful, right? You can see. So we asked Gal, actually I did it, I'm very lucky, man. It will be hard to explain my wife after this video. I asked her to check our products, and you can see her reaction.
It's not only a notebook, it's more than that. It's a laptop as well.
Oh, I get it. I find myself many times, I work on my big computer at home, so it's easy to type and to go through everything. And then when I travel, I take the touch screen with me. See? I'm gonna have one. These ones, I was waiting. I love them, they're very chic.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to choose the color. I
Very
love
stylish,
the texture. Very stylish.
And which one I like most?
I'm debating because each of them is so beautiful. Unleash your creative power.
She lived that day with three Zenbooks. Oh. Okay, so now I'd like to invite to the stage our really long-time partner, Intel. Chris?
Please welcome on stage Chris Walker, Vice President, Client Computing Group and General Manager, Mobility Client Platform Intel Corporation.
Thanks, Marcel. It's really a pleasure to be here with the whole ASUS team to help you kick off this fantastic event. Our two companies have a long history together of innovating across the ecosystem to not only evolve technology, but really to transform it. And in fact, it was only just about 7 years ago that here at Computex, our two companies took the stage to introduce the first ever ZenBook.
Not that long ago.
No, it's not that long, but it feels long time in technology years.
Yeah.
And in fact, Intel at that time took time to introduce really a new vision for mobile computing in a laptop with our launch of the Ultrabook. And it's gone on to inspire whole new classes and categories of devices, from 2-in-1s to thin and light notebooks that people really love today.
That's true. I remember I was here, it was the very same room when we introduced for the first time the first ZenBook, and kind of changed the industry because you guys helped us to create the first Ultrabook.
Yeah, and ASUS really hit the mark with combining that unique performance that we could deliver together with style. And since then, as we saw in your line, you really scaled that innovation to multiple people, giving them the beautiful performance and a range of designs and even price points. So we certainly see that innovation on display today. And using our 8th gen core processors, we really see this joint commitment to the PC category and the results that it's bringing.
But innovation never sleeps, right?
No, it certainly doesn't. And in fact, in just a few hours here at Computex, our head of the client group, Gregory Bryan, will take the Computex stage once again to talk even more about what we can do for the future of the PC category. To give you kind of a feel for what we're talking about, we're going to talk about how the PC can really drive people's most creative selves, how it gives them the power to contribute at new levels like never before. So maybe as like a preview, we can talk about how we really thoughtfully considered those customer trends and how we bring that together. At about the time of the Ultrabook, computing was kind of predictable. Clamshell, keyboard, mouse, maybe some connectivity.
Very heavy.
Very heavy. Then we went to thin and light, long battery life without compromising performance to allow people within their home and outside their home take it with them anytime, anywhere. And that really opened the floodgates to a new level of innovation and demand. And so today, we see more use-based innovation, whether it's that 2-in-1 that flips over as a tablet or tent mode, like when we want to really get into that movies. But more than just together driving industry growth. It's really driven new levels of end-user satisfaction for PCs. So building on this, Intel and industry leaders like ASUS are investing in next waves of innovation. Beyond performance, be that touch, voice, and personal assistance that, based on our engagement with the end users, what people are really craving now to get control of their lives and the technology. So we call these adaptive, personal, or tailored, but what we find is when we bring that use case together, it powers people's clear desire to help them be more focused, have the system be more adaptive, lets them be more powerful in their everyday productivity.
But Chris, you're right. It's really important for us and for the whole industry to embrace these kind of changes, right? When they come, we should embrace it. We should jump on it. And our Screenpad is something that I can anticipate. This will be seen everywhere, in different shapes, in different momentums, and people engage more and more with their PCs.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the future of the laptop and the 2-in-1 is really going to alter dramatically. Beyond performance and connectivity and great battery life, it's going to be rich with AI. It's going to bring intelligence and adaptability to the end user. And I think Screenpad is just the start of many. I think we're going to see some radical innovation in 2 screens, maybe things that fold over to themselves. And it's really going to shift the paradigms of what people expect in a very powerful and personal computer.
Well, you start to give some spoilers here.
I don't want to give away them.
Actually, we are going to share with all of you today a sneak peek of our vision, a concept product that together with Intel partnership we are building, right? So this is something new. Later on, we're going to show it to you.
I can't wait to see them.
But before we do that, let me introduce another partner that are co-friends with us, right? Microsoft, to say a few words.
Okay,
Thank you.
Let us welcome Microsoft Vice President, Partner Devices and Solutions, Paul Donovan.
Hey Marcel, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thanks very much. I wanted to start by saying shishie to Johnny, shishie to Jerry, to the entire ASUS team. We've got a very long and deep relationship like Intel with ASUS, and we're just thrilled to be here today, so thanks very much for that. We really see that ASUS's focused innovation is driving growth across the ecosystem in the industry. Let me jump into growth a little bit. Windows has always had an aspiration to have 1 billion monthly active users. I'm really proud to announce that today we have 700 million, which is a growth of 175 million year on year. So we're well on our way to achieving that objective.
Whoa, let's give a big hand for that. That's amazing.
But the event's all about ASUS, right? Look, we see ASUS driving growth in many categories. Last night's event on ROG, spectacular. It proves why gaming is growing 17% year on year.
We put a lot of efforts on ROG, we really believe on that.
Convertibles, detachables, ultra slims, growing more than 10% year on year because of a lot of work that you're doing with Transformers, with VivoBook, and with ZenBook. So we're super proud of the partnership and appreciative.
We have to thank you and Intel together, because without you guys it would be impossible.
Well, we're super aligned on where we're going tomorrow as well. Modern for us is three things. Modern design like Transformer, like VivoBook, like ZenBook, just spectacular IDs. Modern experiences, for us that means using a lot of the hero features that we see in Windows 10. Chris already spoke to, voice, MR capable, touch, ink, and pen. Just some great features that you guys are lighting up across your entire lineup. We're super excited. The benefits are to everybody, right? We see customers and partners like yourself benefiting. Customer satisfaction with a modern device is 22 points higher, and I would say, better than Apple. So we're super excited that that's allowed us to take share.
I like that.
It's also good for you guys. You know ASUS? 30% increase in purchase intent when there's a modern device on stage. So it's really important from a shelf perspective for us to drive modern PCs across the ecosystem.
So I think it's time to amaze people today.
Can I give a little bit more cheeky? I'm from New York. I don't know if everyone knows what cheeky means. Look, innovation, it abounds with ASUS. We're super excited. We see that a lot of ASUS's innovation is actually helping us create new categories. Again, Chris spoke to it. Convertibles, detachables, ultra slims. Everything is spectacular that we're seeing you guys bring to market. So we're super excited. We see an awful lot of work happening with AI and ML. We've been partnering for some time. Microsoft is infusing AI through a lot of our intelligent apps like Office, as you showed. We're doing a lot of work to bring our AI platform via tools and services for you to do a lot of innovation on our AI stack, whether that's vision, whether that's speech, whether that's translation, or Bing and search queries. So it's really interesting innovation we see across the board. We're also long-term partners with Intel. We're trying to bring and put NVIDIA's GPU at the intelligent edge of the devices that we're jointly bringing to market. So we're super excited. But I agree with you. Look, the Screenpad to me is the innovation. It's real and it's differentiated. To what Johnny said earlier, it's super impactful. It allows a unique user experience and interaction with the entertainment apps, with productivity apps, appreciate the plug, with Office, with Skype, with Edge. It's just great innovation for us. So across the board, we have to say xie in that respect. Look, in closing, I just wanted to say again to the entire ASUS team, great partnership. We appreciate it. Truly, the focused innovation we see is driving growth for our ecosystem. We want to seize that opportunity in the future with you.
Paul, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
I love this moment. You think we are almost over, right? But we are not. Actually, you love to innovate. Innovation, it is ASUS DNA. When you look back, not long ago, we did marvelous devices, like the Transformer. And we did the first Ultrabook, the ZenBook. And the tie sheet with dual screen. Do you remember this one? But we keep searching for the next big thing. So I want to share a concept. It's a concept with all of you. A concept that we believe it is in the right direction. We call it Project Precog, when the artificial intelligence meets the PC. This is new. Be prepared. For us, it's always starting with people. We're right in the center of a technology revolution. AI is not just a term. It's a way to solve problems. And problem solving, it's something that we did believe at ASUS. So we need to really think through, what is the best form factor for an intelligent PC? And we worked hard on that. And we figured out that a PC with AI capabilities must have a dual screen. It must have a dual screen. It must be flexible to enable stand mode for high productivity, a book mode for those who need vertical screen formats, if you are coding and want to check your website at the same time, or a tent mode for sharing your presentations and different kinds of contents at the same time with someone else. And why not a flat mode? So you can play games or share the PC with someone else. But there is more. There is more. There's more that the Precog can do. Let's say you are working in a normal way with a mouse and a keyboard, plug it in. You plug in mouse and keyboard, physical mouse, physical keyboard. When you put the mouse away from you, Precog knows you just did it and enables the touchpad on the screen for you. If you remove the keyboard, it just knows you just did it and enables the keyboard on the screen for you. So it's very intelligent to recognize the right moment you want the keyboard or the touchpad on the screen. This adaptive input experience also works with your bare hands. When you approach the screen, it predicts where your hands are and adapt the keyboard to always be under your fingers. Make it in the right position, size for your fingers all the time, no matter where your hands are. It can predict where your hands are. Another scenario is when you use a style for more creative content and creation or drawing. You just approach the stylus to the screen and it automatically will free the screen for more comfortable usage. It knows what you are doing. It predicts what you are doing. AI also can be used for battery lifespan. Precog can take advantage of an intelligent charging feature, where it predicts meetings inside or outside the office, making sure the battery is fully charged when needed. Using the AI capabilities of the new Microsoft Office 365, you can work on an Excel file. At the same time, Excel suggests you additional ways to present the data on the main screen. So it's very easy and convenient. You have all the data on your normal Excel file, and Excel, using AI capabilities, are already suggest to you a lot of different kinds of graphics without interfering in your main job, because you have two screens. Easy and convenient way to check and see the suggestions that fit you better. And while you're still working, you can call Cortana to schedule a meeting on Microsoft Outlook and keep checking Cortana working on the lower screen in a very easy and convenient way while you keep working in your Excel file above. All together happen in front of your eyes. And with the new Intel videos, Precog got powerful intelligent cameras. A camera that can accelerate the visual intelligence or do real-time object and face detection and deploy deep neural networks. All important pieces of AI are being taken care of in the Project Precog, including Alexa. Project Precog is a fantastic concept. But maybe, and just maybe, it's more real than you think or you can imagine. Maybe we have one here. Boys and girls, say hello to Precog. It's a beautiful device, isn't it? Look how it looks, how the light shines around. The different lines on that, when you move, you can see the light going through and traveling through the whole device. And how thin it is. How thin is that? But usually companies but show these concepts. Things are not working, right? Let's pray for the God of them. It's working. Amazing, isn't it? So cool. I love this product. So, for Project Precog, we're still on development. It's not something easy to be achieved. We're being quite bold to show it here for the first time. And we plan to have Project Precog ready for sale sometime in 2019. So we want to make it real, not vaporware, real. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the ASUS Innovations for Computex 2018.
Please welcome back to the stage ASUS Chairman Johnny Shi, Vice President of Intel Corporation Chris Walker, and Vice President of Microsoft Paul Donovan.
Ah dans le dernier, dans mon avis. Moi je pense qu'ils peuvent le mettre sous verre. Ouais, il y aura peut-être Ah c'est directement dans la salle. Oui c'est marqué. Precog, je pense pas que tu vas pouvoir le prendre en main, tu vois. Des personnes pour le stand, genre. Ouais, il y a des chances, ouais. Comme ça, tu vois, genre, il y en a un.